What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Christoph, and you're back at La Cueva Boricua. And today we're going to be checking out a song that's been requested a few times, my DMs, as well as on my last NF reaction. I got some of you guys, somebody was telling me that I should just jump and skip to Hope, react to this because it's just amazing, and then go back and continue the journey from where I left off. The last song that I saw, I believe, was Intro, and then it was Mansion. Mansion was the last one, and that was amazing. The way that he put the lyrics together and basically like told the story and got you to understand what he was actually relating to, which was the different emotions that he was basically dealing with in his mind, which were like fear, and then he had anger, and I can't remember the other one, but um, it's just what he seems like what he seems like he could do with his lyrics. I don't want to compare him, but it's like early Eminem to me, right? Early Eminem after he did the whole like comedy type thing. Like I'm talking about more about like the 8 Mile soundtrack, like Mockingbird and things like that. He could tell a story and he could actually paint a really vivid picture for you, right? NF seems to do the same thing for me, but it's different. It's not like Eminem, so that's why I don't want to relate to him like Eminem or whatever. Um, NF is like his own unique thing. He's got his own unique style. He's got the beats that he uses are unique. I've never heard any other like hip hop artist use any type of beat like NF has so far. Um, and he gives a lot of meaning and like purity to his songs, and I love that about NF so far. So we're gonna get into this one. It's been requested a couple times. Again, this is NF Hope. I'm Once we finish this, I'm gonna just, like I said, I'm gonna go back to the journey, and then eventually I'll come back and probably watch it again to see if there's any like correlations from any other songs that I could make out, or anything that we might be putting into this video. So, all right, guys, here we go. NF Hope. Let's get it.
Oh, yeah, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Don't, don't lose faith in me. I know you've been
You can
waiting.
hear, you heard like the fiddle kind of do that like noise like that. It's kind of like a really eerie sound, right? And then you got the piano playing like a very like emotional kind of like build. It sounds like it's building up to something, and then after that little like eerie sound from the violin, it sounds like things are starting to build up for, I don't know if it's like a possible drop or something or what, but so far it's pretty interesting.
Lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul. Oh,
That build up, bro.
30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant.
Mm.
30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong. Nature had a great run, but it's time.
Okay, so I'm assuming that his name is Nate, and it sounds like he's talking to himself in the third person almost. So I'm just going based off of like Mansion, right? Is he talking to like is it his emotions that are talking to him? I don't want like I want you guys to, I guess, explain it to me, but at the same time I don't, because I know that I skipped a decent amount of songs. Um and I'll probably get the reference when I go through the journey, but I'm just making a guess right now. It sounds like he's like it's his emotions talking to him, or maybe a very specific emotion or something that's actually talking to him because he, like I said, he related to himself in the third person as like he said Nate, which I think that's his name. Let me go back a little bit.
Gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong. Nature had a great run,
Mm.
but it's time to give the people something different.
The way he's like walking around is giving me like Joker vibes. Uh, it's weird the way that he's walking, and also he's in the middle of the ocean. Like, what happened, bro? Something. I don't, man, I'm missing a lot. I think.
So without further ado, I like to introduce my album, my album, my album, my album, my album, my album, my album.
Okay, wait. I think that essentially answers my question a little bit. So it sounds like he's battling with something because you can hear that like it's almost like a demonic voice saying my album, right? And then you hear Nate's voice saying my album. Being that the song is called Hope, maybe he's hoping that he can get through whatever emotions he's battling, I'm guessing. I have no idea. It makes sense to say that he's battling with something. And it might be fear, because in Mansion, it sounded like he was like struggling with fear a lot. It could be like doubt or something. I don't know. We're going to get back into it. I don't really want you guys to tell me what it is. Maybe if you want to throw me some hints of like what songs I would probably understand more of it from, um, on the journey, then you guys can mention the songs. But please don't tell. I don't really want to know because I don't want to spoil the journey. So
Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is. Tucking their tail between their legs. What's my
He said, "What's my definition of success? Listen to whatever my heart says. Doing whatever I think is right, basically, and no matter what everybody else is doing while they're tucking their legs, basically, between their legs. Or their tail, sorry, not their legs, between their tail between their legs." That's hard, bro.
everybody else is tucking their tail between their legs. What's my definition of success?
You already told me once.
Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left.
Yes, sir, bro. I love it, bro. This is so like hyped already. The instrumentals are doing so much for him on this song too, because they're building up like to the punchline in each of his lines. It's like you hear the build up and the build up hits, and it's like a boom, like it's like a crash, right? But I love what he's saying. You know, what's the definition of success is creating something that no one else has, or no one else can, right? Like right now, this is just like a personal thing with me right now. I'm working full time and I'm going to school full time, right? And I'm still getting these videos out to you guys because I really like, I enjoy doing this, and it's opening up I guess, my music, uh, I don't know, my music knowledge, I guess, to different artists that I probably wouldn't have listened to before, because I've kind of stuck to the same artists that I like listening to for the majority of my life, right? I have my like only select little like bubble, but now I'm starting to break out of that, and reacting to these songs is helping me a lot. Um, and I appreciate you guys for giving me the suggestions and everything for what to listen to and all that. But I'm also trying to start my own business, right? And I think that like what he says, build that line, building something that no one else has, like, or no one else like can. It speaks volumes to me, because that's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. Like, what I have an idea and I'm trying to essentially build it in a way that it's unique, right? Just like NF. NF's unique. So I love what he's saying here.
Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when they're angry.
What in the
It's
world?
someone who ain't never had nothing, ain't afraid to walk away from more profit because they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they
See, so okay, wait. So he says something here.
from more profit because they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that
See, so he says that it'd rather be somebody to do something that they want to do and take a pay cut, right? So I'm assuming he's probably referring to himself where maybe I don't know if at this point he's signed with a label or not. I think somebody mentioned that he is signed with a label now, but I think they said that he agreed to sign to a label if he was able to basically do what he wanted to do, right? So he essentially probably took a pay cut for that because instead of getting told what to do by the label and probably getting paid a crap load of money, right? He's not making that much or making less than what he would have because he has the stipulation of I get to do what I want, right? Like I'm not listening to y'all. I'm just gonna create my own music or whatever, and I'll take the pay cut, right? I can relate to that because a few years ago, like I said in my last video with Mansion, I think it was, where I mentioned that I lost both of my parents about a little over 2 years now. When that happened, I moved my little brother over here to Puerto Rico, and I stayed in the states where I was at when everything happened, and I stayed there until all the legal stuff was basically done, and I essentially dealt with all that by myself. Had to do everything with the court. I had to do everything like getting rid of the house, the cars, dealing with their bank accounts, and doing the escrow accounts and all that stuff. And it was tough because I was also working at the time. Um, and at the time, though, with the job that I had, I felt like I was stuck on like a plateau, right? Like I wasn't really moving forward, and that was something that my parents always wanted me to do was to keep pushing forward, and I kind of had limited myself to like what education I could get over there because I had messed up when I was younger and all this stuff, just like I think other people have done. So it's nothing new. Um, but I made the change to come here and move to Puerto Rico and be next to what left I have of my family and actually kind of like start a new journey for myself, which is try to get better, like healthy and mentally, as well as find another job that I would actually maybe excel at or that I would enjoy more than what I did over there, even if I took a pay cut. And I did take a pay cut. I took like a 60% pay cut moving here for another job. But at least now I'm also going forward with my studies too, right? I only have a little less than 2 years to finish and I'll be able to graduate with my bachelor's. But, if I didn't move here, I would be stuck over there where I was in the States and I wouldn't have been able to really move forward, at least with my education. And I would have been stuck at a job that I freaking dreaded to be at. So um, I can relate to what he's saying. So that's just my example, and I'm sure that some of you guys has probably gone through the same thing. So this is probably super inspirational to you guys. So
would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do.
okay, so I'm guessing that the him dressed in black and him dressed in white are symbols to probably previous songs, right? And I'm assuming that black is usually related to like death or like negative stuff, right? And white, I guess that's why the name of the song is Hope because white is like purity and hope, and it kind of relates to those, right? And it's like more of the good guy side. So it seems like him dressed in black is like almost like an alter ego, or it's him like in the past. I don't know, where he's essentially trying to manipulate the good side. It's almost I see it almost like in those old cartoons they showed. I think like in Tom and Jerry, they used to show him where like they would show Tom right standing there, and then he would have like a little angel mouse or something show up on his shoulder, and then like a little devil mouse show up on his shoulder, right? And they're like trying to get him to do whatever. And it seems like this is kind of the battle that's happening right now, at least in the video. Correct me if I'm wrong, though.
If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things.
Bro, oh my god, that line was crazy.
It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to?
What what a little faith can do if you don't believe in you, but what do you expect for everybody else to think of you basically if you don't even believe in yourself? Like how can you expect somebody else to believe in you? That line is crazy, bro. Crazy. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Anybody else that's around you too. I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it.
What? Hold up. Did the dude just push him? He did push him.
They get it.
Wow. Yo! Is this the mansion? That's the chorus. Bro, oh my god, what is happening, bro? So, okay, I don't really understand how he got put. Okay, so I guess his negative ego or whatever the him in dressed in black is supposed to represent. When he touched him and pushed him, I guess it's like it pushed him onto the ground, and like his hopeful side kind of went back, I guess, in the memories to remind him of Mansion, and I'm assuming that's what this is trying to portray. I don't know. Like I see like a shopping cart, and it looks like there's like black balloons in the top right corner. I don't know if Pennywise is supposed to pop out at some point, but this is. I'm assuming that there's definitely some meaning to those. So we'll keep going. I'm just trying to listen to the lyrics for now because I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of the references. So
Pain's a necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand, it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I'd never hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a
yo, wait, what? Okay, I'm just like I said, I'm just gonna go through because I'm sure that going through the journey, I'm gonna learn what this is. So I'm just gonna listen to the
it was the
lyrics.
push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I'd never hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did.
This flow is crazy.
Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window, questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about. Twisted, that was in the shot. Mama, I forgive you. I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough.
Bro, I love this flow. And he makes it sound or like just the way that the instrumentals are and the way that he's rapping on them, it doesn't sound like it meshes together, but he makes it work, bro. I don't like some of these artists, dude. Nowadays, like NF is killing this, dude. I don't understand how they come up with this.
Love, standing by the window, questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have
Mm.
to worry about. Don't get it twisted, that was in the shop. Mama, I forgive you. I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30
Okay,
years of
wait. So he forgave his mom. Sounds like right there he forgave his mom. I'm assuming for what happened. You know, the little that I know about what happened with her. So.
have to worry about, don't get it twisted, that was in the shop. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of
Bro, what is happening? What? Dude, what is happening? It's like the battle is starting to come out within him. Also, I don't know, I guess that's a scheme, right? The rhyme scheme that he's doing with the 30 years of 30 years that bro, that is fire. I love when rappers do that.
years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of
He keeps saying 30 years. I'm assuming he's talking about himself dealing with whatever he's stating after the 30 years each bar is his life. So he probably made this maybe when he turned 30, I'm guessing. Uh,
30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30
bro,
years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of
bro, he's killing this.
30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never revolve. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't have the heart. You don't have the strength. You don't have the will. You don't have the faith. You'll never be loved. You'll never be safe. Might as well give up. Not running away. You don't have the guts. You're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge. I'm taking up. I'm taking up. Reigns.
So, okay, so there at the end, he says, I'm taking the reins. So, being that this song is called Hope, I'm assuming, okay, so it sounds like he's tired of letting the emotions control him, like these negative emotions at least control him. And now he's like, I'm going to take over. Like, it's my turn now. I'm not going to be controlled by the negative BS. That scheme leading up 30 years of 30 years, bro, that was fire. The way he ended it, and it's like he was slowly turning into the negative thing, and then he would like pull back into where he's all white, like the hopeful side, or the good side. So it shows that he's still struggling with his emotions, even now, like at this point, you know, in the journey, I guess, which is crazy. It goes to show that, like, no matter what you're dealing with, even though you'll get through them, right, or through whatever situation that you might be going through, like those emotions and those feelings and those thoughts can always come back to haunt you and try to pull you back, like into the rubble, essentially. But you have to have that fortitude to just keep pushing on and keep pushing forward, right? And that's what I try to do every day. You know, after losing my parents and everything, I try to push through that every day and make the best of what I know I can and try to make them proud. That's what drives me right now, right? So I love this song. Man, I really want to go through the journey because I want to understand all the references and everything, because I'm sure I missed a ton of references in the song. But he, like, you don't need, I guess, to essentially listen to all the other stuff to just listen to this, and he's still talking. Like, the stuff he's saying is so real and so true, right? Like, if I was to put this on my headphones and not watch the video, the song would still be a banger, even if I didn't know anything about NF. You know, like his ability to paint a picture of what he's trying to say and everything is just insane, man. I love this song. This was amazing. So until the next one, guys, Please leave some comments. Let me know what you guys thought of my reaction. Let me know what I could do better for y'all. Let me know what. I mean, I'll be doing the journey, so I guess I'm gonna continue on from Mansion once I get enough time to react to a couple more videos. So, but please like the video, like I said, comment, and please subscribe to my channel to keep supporting me. I appreciate all y'all. I love y'all. Deuces, guys.